I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake of the Ozarks news update brought to you by Old Kinderhook and Yacht Club Power Sports.
Today we're going to be talking about the shootout in the park.
A new hire in Camden County.
Expensive water?
A local city's take on the Second Amendment and much more.
Including a story on the Kids Harbor Regatta over at Ozark Yacht Club this past weekend.
First, here's a message from Old Kinderhook Golf Resort.
Old Kinderhook at Lake of the Ozarks has everything for your getaway in one convenient location, featuring a Tom Weiskopf designed golf course. The Trophy Room offers a unique dining experience with an amazing view serving breakfast, lunch, and casual dining. Old Kinderhook is your perfect stay and play destination, offering nightly and weekly accommodations, marina facilities, a luxurious spa, and an event space to host a variety of different occasions. Discover your place at the lake. Call for 2014 rates and information, or visit us online.
Crystal blue skies, warm weather, and a fairly brisk breeze greeted around a dozen captains and crew in Jennings Branch Cove on a beautiful Saturday, as Ozark Yacht Club hosted the 4th annual Kids Harbor Cup Charity Regatta. Ozark Yacht Club General Manager Tim Shields.
This is the 4th year for this charity regatta that we're having, and again this year we've teamed with Kids Harbor, which is a lake-wide advocacy group for the children that serves about 10 counties here. The Ozark Sailing Club is teamed with the Ozark Yacht Club here, and we've had about 12 boats start today, and we'll have them race all day long. They'll have 3 races today, and they'll finish with a silent auction and then a great gala dinner here at the Yacht Club.
Overall winner in the races was a familiar one, High Noon, piloted by Don Russell. There were silent auction items donated by many local businesses, and all in all, the regatta raised over $1,500 this year. Where do the funds go? Osage Beach Kids Harbor Advocacy Executive Director Kara Gerdeman.
Kids Harbor is a child advocacy center. We have the location in Osage Beach. We have been in the lake area since 2001. We have a satellite center in St. Robert, Missouri. We provide services to child victims of abuse who are referred through law enforcement, children's division, and the juvenile office. We bring everybody to one place so that children are not having to be interviewed about things that have taken place and happened to them at the police station, and they're not having to be interviewed multiple times. We've been involved with the Ozark Yacht Club and the Ozark Sailing Club with the Kids Harbor Cup since last year. This is our 2nd year that we were chosen as the charity to benefit from the funds from this event, and we're very excited to be a part of this event.
With Lake Race behind us, the Lake of the Ozarks is already preparing for the next big boating event. The shootout is scheduled for August 23rd and 24th, but on Wednesday, the 20th, the shootout in the park will come to the Lorry Fairgrounds, and event organizer Tiffany Riemann says this year's party will be even bigger and better. Improved lighting, a wider entrance, and overnight security will all be new, and Riemann says she is working on a hands-on area and more interactive features. This will be the 2nd year for the party at the Lorry Fairgrounds. Boaters and fans last year praised the new venue's spaciousness and atmosphere.
Well, after a bit of a bumpy road, Camden County has hired a new planning and zoning administrator. The previous administrator, Don Hathaway, resigned earlier this year, you might recall, citing a hostile work environment. But on June 26th, Kim Willie, hope I'm pronouncing that name right, will go on the county's employment roll, and the city of Osage Beach will have a gap to fill. Willie has been working as an assistant in the city's planning and zoning department, as well as the engineering department. The vote to hire Willie, by the way, was unanimous in the county commission.
Some citizens are unhappy about a new ordinance they say violates their Second Amendment rights. Last week, the Lake Ozark Board of Aldermen approved an ordinance that bans the open carrying of a firearm in public within the city limits. The city says the new law does not prohibit a person from openly carrying a weapon on private property that is not open to the public. The law does still allow individuals with a concealed carry permit to carry a concealed firearm in public. The ordinance passed 3-2, with citizens voicing their support and opposition to it during the meeting. City Attorney Roger Gibbons said the city has the authority to ban open carry based on a 30-year-old Missouri law.
Businesses in Sunrise Beach could see a 76% increase in their water rates, believe it or not. The village is searching for ways to pay for its water system since principal payments began to be due this spring. Water revenues have been $60,000 lower than the village expected over the past year, and Mayor Kurt Mooney says this rate increase would hopefully allow the water system to pay for itself. Residential water rates would see a much smaller increase, and some business owners in the village showed up to last week's Board of Trustees meeting to protest that disparity. Mooney responded to those concerns by saying the board would review the situation again before finalizing any numbers.
Heart of the Ozarks professional and business women received more than $900 through Old Kinderhook Golf Resort's charitable arm called Kinderhook Cares. The check for $964.50 was presented to the professional and business women, which had been the charity selection for the month of May. The group says those funds will benefit its scholarship programs for non-traditional students. Every month, Kinderhook Cares chooses a charity to receive 10% of all the Monday receipts at the trophy room.
The Westlake Aquatic Center's 100 Helping Hands campaign is halfway to the finish line. The center kicked off the campaign in May to raise $10,000 to cover the cost of repairs to a broken boiler and upgrades to the facility. This 100 Helping Hands campaign asks 100 people to give $100. Currently, almost $6,000 has been raised. Many West Side residents enjoy the pool's 87-degree water for swimming, exercise, and therapy. And by the way, for information about donating to the 100 Helping Hands campaign, you visit westlakeaquaticcenter.com.
Professional wakeboarders will battle it out at the first annual parking lot rail jam at Wake Effects this weekend. The competitive event will be on Saturday beginning at 10 a.m. and will last all day. It's free to the public, and Paradise will be serving food and drinks throughout the day. The high-flying action is brought to the lake by Wake Effects and Step Up Productions. Event sponsors include Polylift Boat Lifts and Marine Concepts. Visit wakeeffects.com for more details. After a word from Yacht Club Power Sports, we'll take a look at the events coming to the lake area this weekend. Stay with us.
Things are looking up at Yacht Club Power Sports. On the water, in the woods, or on the streets. At Yacht Club Power Sports, we have your ticket to ride. Like an awesome lineup of Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides. The Can-Am Maverick Max can tear up the trail, or you can make your own trail. Come into Yacht Club Power Sports and check out the all-new Sea-Doo Spark. Things are looking up at Yacht Club Power Sports in Osage Beach, under the big red sign in front of Hy-Vee. Yacht Club Power Sports, where the fun begins and never ends.
On Tuesday, the Lake Area Community Orchestra presents a free concert at Westlake Christian Church in Gravois Mills. The concert begins at 7 p.m. It'll feature a wide variety of music, and performers range from high schoolers to senior citizens, and they come from many communities around the lake.
A free art festival at Shawnee Bluff Winery will showcase a wide variety of original art while raising money for charity. The event is scheduled from 3 to 8 p.m. Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday, and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sunday. It will benefit a new charity named Lake Area's Promise for Youth.
On Friday, Rolling Hills Country Club in Versailles joins with State Representative David Wood to host a Relay for Life golf tournament. The event will benefit Relay for Life programs in Morgan, Miller, and Montauk counties and is open to the public. Registration begins at 11 a.m.
And if you love classic cars or coffee, or both, you might need to check out Cars and Coffee at Lake Ozark Live on the Bagnell Dam Strip. The event runs from 8 to 10 a.m. and is free to the public.
Saturday night, the Joe Louis Blues Band performs a free concert on the Luby stage on the Bagnell Dam Strip. This event is sponsored by Bagnell Dam Outreach. It begins at 8 p.m.
This has been your Lake of the Ozarks News Update. I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer, and we'll see you next time.